What up, YouTube? This is Doggone John on the lunch hour again. And I said in my last couple videos I had some trades going on, so this video is going to be about knife stuff. And I'm going to show off one that I just got in my mail call recently. It's something I wanted to try, another pattern from Great Eastern Cutlery. So I'm going to show it off and give you some of my initial thoughts, because I've only been carrying it for like a day. But let's take a gander, right? So this one here is a 15 pattern from GEC, and this is the TC Barlow, and it's been around a long time with them now. So they've had this pattern through Charlie Champagne, the fella who made the Way North 86 rider. He has done a lot of different SFOs with GEC over the years, and his one deal used to be Tom's Choice Barlows like this. Now this run here is from 2021, and basically they didn't collaborate on this one, and GEC did their own thing with it. So this is their first run of non-SFO special factory order Barlows. And so this one is actually a Tidiute cutlery is what the new, what am I looking for? The new word. All right, anyway, let's check it out. So, as you can see, it's a nice, beautiful spear point with the long pull and the cut swedge. Man, I'm telling you, you can't do much better than that. Just look at it with your eyes. You see that? All right, anyway. As you can tell, it's got a nice satin finish on the blade instead of a polish. I'm actually growing really fond of the satin finish blades. I think that for some reason they just they have a great finish look to them, and I like them. I'm getting into them more and more with most of mine. For instance, my 78 I just showed, that was kind of a polished, and to be honest with you, I don't love the finish on that, so that's why I add the patina on there. So anyway, back to this one though. The covers on it, pretty cool, right? So this is rough sawn Osage wood, and I learned from my buddy Joe over at Messer HQ. He has one of these, and he showed a video a while back of him getting this one and kind of a history. So the wood is from the Midwest, I guess, and the Osage Indians used to use this for war clubs and bows and stuff like that. It's very hard, dense stuff. I've also seen in a couple of forum videos from people who work with wood a lot. It's very delicate, and it's hard not to burn it. So when they do this sawing, you can see it's kind of gotten blackened in there a little bit, and I think that that's from the heat of it, from what I understand. So anyway, pretty cool. It's got some horizontally saw cut into it, basically a little bit different than their normal. They usually will go at an angle like 45 or something like that to do this, and this one's a little bit different. It's very reminiscent for me of old like case knives and old Barlows of the time back in the day. They used to do this a lot, usually on bone, but you get the idea. So anywho, first impressions for me, my first thing I thought is it's really small. I've never had a pocket knife quite this small. It's smaller than my current smallest knife that I've had, my 85 beaver tail. That was probably the smallest. This is even tinier than that, and so it fits my hand okay. You know, I can get some work done, something light, but I can get some work done with this. You know, if you just open your palm and kind of let the butt of it right into your palm right there and just wrap, bam, you got a nice little grip. You can do some stuff, or you can put your finger on top and do a little bit of precise work. The bolsters feel great. I love the aesthetics of the TC and the fluting. I think that it's tasteful, it's not out of place, and it looks pretty good. The snap, I mean, listen to the walk and talk on this thing. I'm gonna get it closer to the mic so you can hear it. Snappy, snap, snap, snap. I mean, listen to it. I've always heard these 15s are very snappy, so I was pretty excited to try that out on it and see how it felt. And it did not disappoint. It's a very, very snappy little knife. I use the long pull quite a bit to open this one, as when you can tell here, as you can tell, I mean, the long pull is the easiest thing to get to, and it's pretty hard to pinch it. I like to pinch open most of my knives, and it is doable. You can kind of see there I got it. But pretty hard with the spear points. I've seen it's a lot easier to do with the clip points and the sheep's foot. So that's why one reason I'm not 100% this is going to stick around. Just because I like my knives to be easy access, quick, you know, as quick as a slip joint can be. But I'm going to give this one a little bit of a chance. I don't know that I'm going to use it to add like fruit patina on there or food or anything like that. I might just use it for some basic stuff that I can sharpen out but doesn't leave a mark on the blade. Speaking of which, I don't know if you'll be able to tell on there, but it's got a nice etch. Let me see if I can zoom in on this a little bit. It's really hard to capture, but on there anyway, it says Titty Cutlery, good as gold, trademark. So that's a pretty old trademark from the original Titty Cutlery from back in the day before GEC took over the brand, basically. The town itself, I guess a little history about this, is it used to be in a big oil boom, I think it was. And so everybody was there in a big hurry, like the gold rush out in California at the time. And so basically the town of Titty, Pennsylvania was, you know, a booming little spot. And so something about that and the Titty Cutlery company, you know, they started to brand their knives as they're good as gold because of the oil and stuff like that. So that's where this comes from, basically. So, and it's a tasteful little etch. I don't think it's, you know, out of place or that it looks dumb. I think it's pretty cool, to be honest. It looks like it's kind of weak and it'll go away. Like if I was to add some patina to this, it would probably be gone. But yeah, anyway, a little bit different of a knife for me. It's got some steel backspring action going on there instead of their carbon steel. But it's shiny. It's beautiful. I don't have the tube on me as I left that at home, but I just thought I'd do a little walk around on this thing here and show you what I think about it. There's not many videos on it, so I figured I would also throw one out for anybody who might be interested in one in the future. To get a little bit of information about it and check out, you know, stuff, YouTube stuff anyway. When I look at stuff online that I have not held in my hand physically at one point, I like to go to the YouTube and find some videos on it. That's just how I am about pretty much everything. So, especially my friends in the knife tuber community, if I've never had one, I'd definitely like to see if they have done a video on it, because I trust their opinions most of the time. All right, well, I think that's pretty much all I got to say about this one. I'm gonna give it a chance, like I said, and kind of just go from there and see what happens. Who knows though if it's gonna stick around or not. I just wanted to give it a fair shake and a chance. I love the covers on it. I think that that's a really cool point, and I love to have more wood covers in the collection as well. So yeah, it's a cool cover set. Just don't know if I can handle the size of the knife for a long period of time. I may want to go a little bit larger, try something different, or maybe a different profile on the blade. I'm not sure yet, but it's a cool style. Sorry about that, that's my radio. Anyway, I'm gonna turn that down. But thanks for watching. See y'all later.